Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Now today it's from Latest in Beauty and it's one of their trending edits. It's the one for March 2023. So this costs £30 and it's worth £100. I had to pay delivery charges on top of that, which was about £3.95 I think. If you're a Lib Pro subscriber, I think you'll get your delivery free like you normally do on their limited editions, and probably a discount as well, but I'm not sure what it is. It's normally 15%, but I can't be 100% sure on that. So I thought this one had sold out, but it hasn't. I checked just before I started doing the video and it is there if you are interested. I was going to do the glossy box Easter egg video today, but I did notice that has sold out. So I am very, very late and I do apologise for that. I'll still do it because it's got some interesting things in there. It has got a Revolution palette. I've got some eyeshadow on from that today. And as I blink my eye, looking a bit strange. And I wore eyeshadow from that palette yesterday, a different set of eyeshadow from the palette yesterday when I did my OK box too. So when I do come to film that, I can show you which colours I used for each of those days. So onto this box. Normally you get a card with the trending edits and all it does is it lists the products in there and just says why they've been selected to be part of the trending edit. This time there wasn't a card. That doesn't really bother me too much because there's not a great deal of information, so I always have to go to the brand's websites as well to get the details and the pricing info. So that's what I've done again this time. So the first item in here, well, it's actually two items, both by Strivectin. Now, I love it when you get little extra packages in there. I know it's only sort of like in popping paper. I can't think what you call that. Pop. But it's still nice because it's packaged separately and it looks lovely. I like opening extra things. Anyway, they are a joint sort of pair of products that you use together, and it's really quite interesting. I'm quite pleased with these ones. So the first one is the Crepe Control Exfoliating Body Scrub. It's 50 mils and the brand sells 147 mils for £25. So guessing the value would be about £8 or £9. And they say this exfoliating body treatment is the first step to visibly smooth and firm looking skin. A retexturizing blend of physical exfoliants like rice powder and microcrystalline join chemical AHAs to polish away and gently dissolve dull, dead skin cells. Skin is ultra soft, visibly brightened and perfectly primed for enhanced, more rapid results from your body moisturizer. When paired with the Crepe Control Tightening Body Cream, which is the other product, it's the ultimate system for youthful looking results. So this, ingredients wise, contains quartz crystals finely milled to gently polish and smooth stubborn rough skin, leaving the body soft, glowing and prepped. Papaya and guava enzymes, fruit extracts help to remove impurities and slough away dead skin cells and brighten and even the skin tone. Then Naya 114, which actually says that at the top of the packaging, trademark, strengthens the skin barrier and supercharges the performance of other ingredients. So to use it, you apply to wet skin in the shower in circular motions, rinse with warm water and pat dry. They do say for best results, use 2 to 3 times a week and follow with the body cream. So I haven't used this. I have identified the area I want to concentrate on when using these products together, and it is my upper arms, which need a little bit of additional help before the summer. But I haven't used it there today because I am trying out a tanning product at the moment, doing my usual just on the one arm for the Glossy Box Egg. And so I don't want to use this on there until I've filmed that, just so that we can obviously see if the tan's working. I've done it on one arm. It actually is working. Just, you can see because I'll probably do it again tomorrow and the day after just to build. I am silly, I know. And when it does get a little bit nearer the summer, I will start to do 2 arms so I don't look completely foolish. Anyway, I did use this on my knees today because that is another area of concern, although I think I will be saving it for my arms. So I'll show you what it looks like on the back of my hand. So it comes out in this kind of cream formula, but there are the sort of physical exfoliating particles in that, which you might be able to see, I think. So it does do a nice job. You can feel that it's doing the exfoliating, and there is a smell to it. But do you know what? It's a gentle sort of, there's a vague citrusiness to it. Yeah, I think that's gone on my nose again. I always misjudge when I sniff. It's very annoying. So yes, using it today was fine and lovely, just like any exfoliant really. But I do fancy trying it on my arms when I've stopped using this tanning product, because then, as well as that, you get the Strivectin Crepe Control Tightening Body Cream. So this is 75 mils. You can get 200 for £52 on the brand's website. So this is worth around £19.50. And they say, more than a body moisturiser, this transforming treatment is packed with potent peptides plus lifting and brightening agents to visibly tighten an even skin tone. Lightweight yet deeply moisturising, this firming formula restores elasticity and resilience to thin, crepey skin. It contains a jojoba seed extract rich in vitamin E, vitamin B complex and fatty acids to firm and tone skin. Turmeric root extract rich in anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Turmeric helps boost skin luminosity and even skin tone. There's a butter blend of shea, murumuru and kapuku, deeply moisturising and leaving skin ultra soft and smooth. And to use it, it's like any body cream really. You massage a generous amount into skin twice daily, they say. Clean, dry skin twice daily, concentrating on your areas of concern. So I'll just show you what it looks like. I've put too much on again. And it does blend in really nicely. Now, there is a slightly balmy nature to it. So I'll show you once I've blended it in, which I've done far too much. Yeah, and it's got a very similar smell to the scrub actually. But you can probably see it is kind of like got this balmy feel to it too. So it does feel really nice on the skin. So I'm looking forward to trying that out on the areas that I want to concentrate on, which is my upper arm area, and see if I can get that looking decent-ish for summer. Okay, the next item is by Dr. Hauschka, and it's the facial toner. It's 30 mils, and you can get this size for £10 from the brand's website. And they say our facial toner supports the skin's natural processes of cleansing and renewal, refines the appearance of pores, balancing moisture and oil content, and leaving skin looking and feeling healthy, toned and radiant. The fine mist contains anthillus extract, which helps skin remain balanced and healthy, and witch hazel extract to support tone and elasticity and refine pores. After cleansing in the mornings and evenings, mist facial toner onto the face and gently pat into the skin. It's also suitable for use over makeup and as an invigorating aftershave for men. And it's meant for normal, dry and sensitive skin. So I was quite interested in this one. At first, when I see toners, I am a bit fussy with toners, and there's not that many I like, and I end up passing on the majority of them to other people. But I thought this was a little bit different because of the spray to it, and I thought I'll give it a go and see what happens. And I really, really liked it. So I'll show you the spray now. See, lovely sort of spray. Now, because it said you can do it over makeup, I think I'm going to give it a little go. I haven't tried it over makeup yet, so this is the first time. I'll probably pour one of my silly faces, but let's give it a go anyway. Ooh. No, that's nice actually. Do you know what? I get rose in that. I didn't get that before. I mean, there is a definite smell to it. It reminds me of a very similar smell to another spray product. So I don't know what it is in it, but it's really quite nice and refreshing. That felt really refreshing on my skin actually. So I'm pleased with that one. It's nice to get one like this, a toner with a mist. I love mists anyway, and yeah, really happy with that one. Okay, the next one. Now this one I have had recently. I think it's going to be one of those repeat ones, you know, where you get something that just keeps coming over and over again. I love Kate Somerville. I love Kate Somerville, but I don't really like this product for me. It's meant to be a brilliant product, but it's just not one for me. So it's the Exfoliate Hollywood's 2-minute facial. It's 15 mils and it's on the brand's website for an RRP of £28, although I think they've currently got it on sale for £18. They say this exfoliating scrub removes surface dullness, softens fine lines and wrinkles, and reveals a smooth, healthy looking, glowing complexion. They list key ingredients of AHA lactic acid and BHA salicylic acid, which chemically exfoliate, working to loosen the glue between dead skin cells. Papaya, pineapple and pumpkin enzymes providing enzymatic exfoliation, digesting dead skin cells to reveal natural glowing skin. Silica, which acts like a natural bead, physically exfoliating unglued skin cells. Rosewood and cinnamon extracts, which work to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And aloe vera, honey and vitamin E help smooth and soften the skin. So you can use it once or twice a week, morning or night, and apply a thin, even layer to a clean, wet face, massaging in a circular motion for 30 seconds. Then you leave on for up to 2 minutes. Rinse and gently pat dry, and it does say for sensitive skin, leave on for less than 1 minute. So I had this recently in a cohorted box, and I also had it in a Christmas box as well. So I've already got one that I am waiting to give to someone when I see them next, and this one is sealed, and I'm going to keep it that way because I've got my little tiny one. I think this was the one I got in the cohorted box actually, which I'm going to keep to use for any demos, because I've got a feeling we're going to get a fair few of those in the next couple of months. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's that one that's the green looking one with a very odd smell. So that's what it looks like. Again, it's oh, I've got the tan on that hand, haven't I? So do it on this hand. I don't actually think there is a kind of scrubby, slight exfoliating one to this one, isn't there? Yeah. And the smell, it's that one that I always say reminds me of the local museum. Now, in it, I was thinking earlier, what is it that I can smell? And then when I was reading back over the ingredients and seeing that it has got cinnamon extracts in it, I am wondering whether it's the cinnamon, because there's a definite weird smell to it. I think it's the cinnamon, but it still reminds me of the museum, and in particular the Egyptian centre, the part of it. So it hasn't got an Egyptian centre, it's just got an Egyptian room. So I had a little look up to see if the Egyptians used cinnamon. And the first thing I actually saw, it said the history of cinnamon goes back many centuries. It was first consumed around 2000 BC, where records of its use in ancient Egypt were both culinary and medical. There you go. I don't know why the museum in Birmingham would smell of that though, but you know, there's a definite link there, isn't there? So I might be completely right. Anyway, it's still not the bestest product for me. Bestest isn't a word, I know that. But I think it's a great product for other people. So I will be passing this one. This is the one you get in this box, not the little one. I'll be passing this on to someone else who I think will really, really appreciate it. Okay, the next item. Now, this one is one of the reasons I wanted the box, which is a little bit sad in a way, but never mind. It is because it's an interesting looking little brush. It's by Brushworks. It's the X Lux No. 4 tapered oval brush. So looking online, it seems that this was originally £12, but it does seem to be out of stock just about everywhere I have checked. I have found one description of it. I think it might have been Look Fantastic. I always steal off Look Fantastic because I've been subscribing for them, but from them for ages. So I think, well, they might forgive me. They say expertly define your eyes with this brush, boasting a super slim head that creates sharp, clean lines along the lashes, featuring a curved handle to easily reach the corners of the eyes and a head of soft synthetic bristles for a smooth and even application. The eyeliner brush can also be used with eyeshadows to create washes of colour. Expect seamless salon quality results. Actually, it might have been the latest in beauty site I did get that from, actually. Anyway, I did read a few reviews on this. Some say it's great. Some say it's a little bit awkward to use. Some have suggested it's good for nose contouring. But it does sound like it's caused a bit of interest amongst people. So this is what it looks like out of the box. I haven't got it out of the box. This is the first time. I love it. I love it. Do you know what? I don't care whether it's any good at what it's meant to do. It's just a beautiful looking thing, isn't it? I can't quite imagine. I suppose you could do it. I might try it, you know, because I do always put like a little line. Well, not always, but I often put a line of shadow above my eyeliner, which I have done today. So that might have been a really good tool to try and do it with. So yes, I like this a lot. I love it. Love, love, love it. Anyway, on to the next item, which is by the Beauty Crop, and it's the Cocoa Bronzer Palette. Cocoa Bronzer Palette, yeah. This is available on the brand's website for £12. They say warm up your complexion with this face palette, which includes 3 universal matte bronzer shades and 1 illuminating marbled bronzer. The talc-free velvety formula is long-wearing and allows for a smooth, buildable coverage. Blending effortlessly, the buttery powder is a dream to use. The compact size makes it easy to create a bronze and sculpted look on the go. This multi-use palette allows you to build a soft, healthy tan to your look, or can be used for contour perfection. And they say to apply wherever the sun naturally touches the face, your nose, cheeks, chin and forehead. So it's a quite cute little packaging there. And it has got a mirror, which I forgot about. So let's see if I can cover that up. There we go. And those are the colours there. So these are the sort of matte ones here, and then this is the shimmery one. I'll show you on my arm. Now, I have used it today. I went for the more paler sort of one, so I went for that one, and then I did use that as a highlighter too. And I used this one as well on my forehead, which I don't tend to do that often in the winter months. I do it in the summer, but not so much in the winter. But do you know what? I think it's done an okay job. They are quite pigmented, so when you first put them on, you think, oh, but they do brush out quite well. So let's try this lighter one first. Then we'll go for this one, is the one I use, this sort of tanny looking one. Then there is a darker one. I haven't used that personally yet because I'm not 100% sure whether it will work on my skin. And then there's the highlighter one, which is this last one here. There, you can see how that's much more sheeny looking. I really liked it. I wasn't sure. I haven't had a bronzer for ages. I think we're going to get a few bronzers coming up now as the summer's approaching. I do like a bronzer. We've had loads and loads of blushers, but I love a bronzer. I always wear bronzer anyway here, and then I put my blusher here and my highlighter then at the top. So I kind of do layer them up together. So yeah, I used that one, I think was this one here. Then I popped that one sort of on top of it, and then that one there. So yeah, I really like that. I think it's great. Okay, the next item. Now this is the last item. So it is a little Max Stack mascara. It's a mini mega brush version at 8mm, and the brand has this size on their site at an RRP of £14, although when I checked it was being sold for £11.20. And I'll just get it out because it is cute packaging on these ones. There it is. They say stack on infinite layers of volume and length with our new breakthrough formula, now in an on-the-go size. Layer after layer, lashes stay perfectly defined and feathery soft, no clumping, no flaking, no smudging, 95% saw instant lift and length. Our Super Stack Mega Brush delivers instant volume at first swipe, and it's ideal for longer or upper lashes. So I have got it on today. I'll show you what the brush looks like first of all. So it's quite a long brush, quite thick though. But it's nice enough to use. I have had this before. In fact, I think when I did have the full size version at one point, and it was my favourite mascara for a while. I mean, I change views on mascaras quite often, and I kind of like slightly thinner brushes now, although this does have the same sort of properties as the brushes I like. This one, it goes on quickly, straight away. There's no need to build up with this one. I actually quite like the ones that you do spend a bit of time building up, so you can get that really fine look first of all, and then build onto it as you want to. This one, it just like literally you have to be quite careful because it does go on quite quickly, but it does do a good job. And if you are someone who likes to doesn't want to take their time so much, wants to get out quickly, then it's a great one to try. So I'll come in a bit close and show you. I think it's done a brilliant job, to be honest. I don't know whether you can see. But yeah, I think it does do a great job. Probably not my favourite. Probably not even my top 5, but it would probably be, do you know what, it might make it into the top 10 because it is a decent mascara. It's just that I like taking my time over my mascaras. Anyway, that's the end of the box. I actually think it is really quite a nice box to try. The majority of stuff I'm keeping. Obviously there's one that I'm not, but I did see that in the box and I knew immediately that I probably wouldn't be keeping that. But I do love the idea of these two little Strivectin products helping me with my upper arm issue, hopefully. Love that. I love this far more than I expected to. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous product and I'm really happy with it. The Kate Somerville, you know, love Kate Somerville, really, really do. This one's not for me, but someone else will make good use of it, I'm sure. The gorgeous little brush. I just want to frame that and put it somewhere and just look at it all day long, which I know sounds a little bit strange, but I love things like that. And then the amazing bronzer. I love this bronzer palette, actually. It's much, much nicer than I thought it would be. And it gives a great look. I mean, the first time you do put it on, it does look quite like, oh, it's quite pigmented. It's quite a lot there, but it blends out really easily and really nicely and blends well together. So you can sort of layer and use more than one shade. And then, of course, the lovely mascara, which I do like it. I really do. It's just that it's too quick for me, which is probably a good thing for the majority of people. Okay, that's the end of the box. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I am going to do the glossy box egg at some point. Probably, no, I am going to do it. I am going to do it because I need to show you what I think about the Revolution palette that's with it, actually, because that is the reason I got it in the first place. Anyway, I hope you have a really, really, really wonderful week ahead. I'm going to send you loads of positive energy and good vibes and happiness. Take lots, 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 lots and lots of care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.